Hello students and welcome to your English language class. Today we'll be reading the chapter from the Diary of Anne Frank from your textbook First Flight. Now this is an autobiography of Anne Frank which she has written in her diary. Now who was Anne Frank? Anne Frank was a young Jewish girl who was born in Germany. And it was during the period when Hitler's Nazi party was against the Jews, and the Jews were being killed ruthlessly in the concentration camps. Now, the Frank family fled from Germany in 1933 and took shelters in Netherlands. But in 1940, Germany attacked Netherlands and captured it. Now, the Nazis started arresting the Jews and sending them to the concentration camps there. The Frank family went into hiding. They lived secretly in the upper floors of their business premises. They hid there for almost 25 months. Their non Jewish friends gave them food. Anne had started writing her diary before going into hiding. In August 1944, the Germans came to know of their hiding. They were arrested and sent to Germany. Anne, her sister Margaret, and her mother soon died in a concentration camp. Her father survived and published part of Anne's diary. Now, in this diary, Anne gives a moving and tragic account of the difficulties faced by her family and the other Jews. The part of the diary reproduced in this chapter is about the days when Anne was still a schoolgirl and her family had not yet moved to the secret quarters. So now here you can see Anneliese Marie Anne Frank, 12th June 1929, February March 1945, was a German-born Jewish girl who wrote while in hiding with her family and four friends in Amsterdam during the German occupation of the Netherlands in World War II. Her family had moved to Amsterdam after the Nazis gained power in Germany but were trapped when the Nazi occupation extended into the Netherlands. As persecutions against the Jewish population increased, the family went into hiding in July 1942 in hidden rooms in her father Otto Frank's office building. So I've explained all this to you, but still let us read it and know what's actually written in here. After 2 years in hiding, the group was betrayed and transported to the concentration camp system where Anne died of typhus in Bergen Belsen within days of her sister Margot Frank. Her father Otto, the only survivor of the group, returned to Amsterdam after the war ended to find that her diary had been saved. Now, convinced that it was a unique record, he took action to have it published in English under the name The Diary of a Young Girl. The diary was given to Anne Frank for her 13th birthday and chronicles the events of her life from 12 June 1942 until its final entry of 1st August 1944. So it was a gift, and she was given this gift for her 13th birthday, and she started writing since the year 1942, and she wrote it till 1944, so almost about for 2 years she wrote in that diary. It was eventually translated from its original Dutch. Okay, she has originally written the diary in Dutch, but later on it was translated into many languages including English, and became one of the world's most widely read books. Now, there have also been several films, television, and theatrical productions, and even an opera based on the diary. Now, the diary, whatever it was written in the diary, it was so touching, it was so moving that people have decided to translate into many languages. So many books were published based on the diary, and so many movies and theater, you can say the plays and films were, and also even one opera was made on based on the diary. Described as the work of a mature and insightful mind, the diary provides an intimate examination of daily life under Nazi occupation. Now, whatever she felt, whatever torture she has gone through during the Nazi occupation, she has written it out in the diary. Now, Anne Frank has become one of the most renowned and discussed of the Holocaust victims. Now, you know about the Holocaust, the mass murder of Jewish population by Nazis in Germany during World War II between 1941 and 1945. So it's all about that. And here you can see the picture of Anne Frank, and what she has written here. She has written that this is a photo. This is a photo as I would wish myself to look all the time. Then I would maybe have a chance to come to Hollywood. Now, she wanted to look this beautiful all the time so that she could get a chance in Hollywood. That's what she has written. Okay, and she's looking very beautiful in this picture, one can say that. Now, here's an activity for you. Do you keep a diary? Given below under A are some terms we use to describe a written record of personal experience. Can you match them with their descriptions under B? You may look up the terms in a dictionary if you wish. Now, what is a journal? Students, journal is a book with a separate space or page for each day in which you write down your thoughts and feelings or what has happened on that day. Okay, journal क्या होती है? एक बुक है जिसमें अलग अलग पेजेस होते हैं या सेपरेट स्पेस होती है फॉर ईच डे. ओके, लाइक जैसे आपकी जो आपने देखी होंगी जो ऑफिस डायरीज होती हैं उसमें डेली आपको डेट वाइज पेजेस दिए होते हैं इन विच यू कैन राइट योर daily events or whatever you want to keep record of. And what is a diary? A full record of a journey, a period of time or an event written every day. So डायरी में आप बहुत ही इनफॉर्मल, फ्रैंकली, ऑनेस्टली अपना जो भी फीलिंग्स हैं उनको जॉट डाउन कर सकते हैं और अपने डेली बेसिस का अपना एक रिकॉर्ड मेंटेन कर सकते हैं. Now, what is a log? A record of a person's own life and experiences, usually a famous person. तो अगर कोई फेमस पर्सन अपने पूरी डेली जो भी उसके लाइफ एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं उनको अगर रिकॉर्ड करता है तो वो कहलाता है लॉग. एंड व्हाट इज़ अ मेमोयर? अ रिटन रिकॉर्ड ऑफ इवेंट्स विद टाइम्स एंड डेट्स, यूजुअली ऑफिशियल. और जब कोई ऑफिशियली अपनी जो भी डेली इवेंट्स हैं उनको रिकॉर्ड करते हैं देन इट बिकम्स अ मेमोयर. Now here let us take these examples and find out which one is what. I woke up very late today. I woke up very late today and promptly got a scolding from mum. I can't help it. How can I miss the FIFA World Cup matches? Now here you can see that the writer is pouring out his heart's feelings. जो भी actually he is feeling, he is jotting it down. Okay. So it's kind of he is giving very personal details here. So this is diary. We can easily say this is a diary writing or diary entry. Now second one is 10:30 a.m. went to the office of the director. 1 p.m. had lunch with chairman. 5:45 p.m. received Rahul at the airport. 9:30 p.m. dinner at home. So this is a memoir because we've already read what is a memoir. A written record of events with times and dates, usually official. So it has to be official, and we can see here that all the events recorded here are official. Now third one, the ride to Ooty was uneventful. We rested for a while every 50 km or so and used the time to capture the magnificent landscape with my handycam. From Ooty we went on to Bangalore. What a contrast. The noise and pollution of this once beautiful city really broke my heart. So here you can see the writer has given general description or general statement about the event that happened. Okay, so it's a journal. Okay, and the last one is, this is how Raj Kapoor found me all wet and ragged outside RK Studios. He was then looking for just someone like this for a small role in Mera Naam Joker, and he cast me on the spot. The rest, as they say, is history. So, this we can easily make out that this must have been written by some celebrity, and so it is log, because we have seen in the definition itself that log is usually written by a famous person. So I hope um, you've understood the difference between a journal, diary, log, and memoir. So in this chapter, we'll discuss in detail all about diary writing, because this is an extract from the diary which Anne Frank used to write. So let us start reading what's written in there. Writing in a diary is a really strange experience for someone like me, not only because I've never written anything before, but also because it seems to me that later on neither I nor anyone else will be interested in the musings of a 13-year-old schoolgirl. So, Anne Frank has written that मेरे लिए डायरी राइटिंग जो है काफ़ी स्ट्रेंज एक्सपीरियंस है, क्योंकि इससे पहले शायद उसने कुछ लिखा भी नहीं था, एंड जब बाद में कभी कुछ सालों बाद जब डायरी कोई ये डायरी पढ़ेगा या मैं खुद भी पढ़ूँगी, तो जो भी थॉट्स है इसमें, म्यूजिंग्स मतलब musings means the thoughts of a 13-year-old school girl. So nobody will be interested in the thoughts of a 13-year-old school girl and how she used to feel, but she was not knowing this, that this diary will be so much famous in the coming years. In the future, this diary will become so famous and everybody will get to know about Anne Frank from this diary. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I feel like writing and I have an even greater need to get all kinds of things off my chest. Now she's saying that, now, okay, fine, it doesn't matter at all whether who'll read this diary or not and how he'll feel, but मुझे लगता है कि मुझे लिखना चाहिए, एंड अभी मुझे क्या ज़रूरत है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो मुझे अपने जो मेरे ऊपर एक बोझ की तरह है, एंड आई जस्ट वांट टू गेट रिड ऑफ देम, एंड I want to just pour out my emotions in the diary, whatever feeling, whatever emotions, whatever experiences I've gone through in the past. I just want to write it down. So paper has more patience than people. So this is what she believes in, that paper has more patience than people. I thought of this saying on one of those days when I was feeling a little depressed and was sitting at home with my chin in my hands, bored and listless. Now she believes in the saying that paper has more patience than people, because people won't question the paper won't question you, the paper won't shout at you. He'll just listen to you calmly and patiently. So she was feeling a little depressed and she was sitting at home, bored and listless. Listless means without any energy or interest. So she was sitting there wondering whether to stay in or go out. So I finally stayed where I was brooding. Brooding means deeply or seriously thoughtful. Yes, paper does have more patience, and since I'm not planning to let anyone else read this stiff backed notebook grandly referred to as a diary. Now she's mentioning here that she's gonna, this paper is what? This paper is part of the diary. Okay, so she's gonna write in that. Unless I should ever find a real friend. Now she doesn't have a real friend, so she's trying to pour out her emotions, pour out her heart into the diary. It probably won't make a bit of a difference. Now I am back to the point that I that prompted me to keep a diary in the first place. I don't have a friend. Now, why she wanted to write in the diary? Because she doesn't have she a friend whom she can call a friend. So, let me put it more clearly, since no one will believe that a 13-year-old girl is completely alone in this world. And I'm not. That she thinks that nobody will believe that a 13-year-old girl is completely alone and she doesn't have a friend at all. But she's saying that I'm not alone. I have loving parents and a 16-year-old sister, and there are about 30 people I can call friends. I have a family. Now she is referring to her family as her friend, but she also have loving aunts and a good home. No, on the surface, I seem to have everything except my one true friend. But what she's lacking in her life is a true friend. All I think about when I'm with friends is having a good time. I can't bring myself to talk about anything but ordinary everyday things. Okay, whenever she is around with her friends, she is not she can't think of anything interesting to talk about, and she talks about all the ordinary everyday things. We don't seem to be able to get any closer, and maybe just because she's not able to say interesting things, so all her friends lose interest in her gradually, and that's the problem. Maybe it's my fault and we don't confide in each other. Confide means to trust each other completely, so her friends couldn't confide in her. In any case, that's just how things are, and unfortunately, they are not liable to change. This is why I have started the diary. Now, she didn't have a good friend, a true friend in whom she can confide, or in with whom she can share all her feelings. So she thought of writing all her emotions in the diary. She wanted to express everything in her diary because she couldn't express it anywhere else. Now, to enhance the image of this long awaited friend in my imagination, I don't want to jot down the facts in this diary the way most people would do. But I want the diary to be my friend, and I'm going to call this friend Kitty. Now, she wants to make the diary just like a real friend. Okay, so she has kept a name of this diary and she wants to call her Kitty, just to give it a personal touch. Now, since no one would understand a word of my stories to Kitty if I were to plunge right in, I'd rather provide a brief sketch of my life, much as I dislike doing so. Now, she wants to give a brief description, or she wants to give her introduction to the diary, we can say. So, my father, the most adorable father I have ever seen. Now, this statement says that she was very close to her father, and her father used to adore her a lot. Didn't marry my mother until he was 36. So, his father got married at the age of 36 and she was 25. So, her mother was 25 when she got married. My sister Margot was born in Frankfurt in Germany in 1926. I was born on 12th June 1929. I lived in Frankfurt until I was 4. So they used to live in Frankfurt until she was 4. My father emigrated to Holland in 1933. My mother, Edith Hollander Frank, went with him to Holland in September, while Margaret and I were sent to Aachen to stay with our grandmother. Okay, so they were shifted with her grandmother, and both her parents shifted to Holland. Margaret went to Holland in December and I followed in February, when I was plunked down on the table as a birthday present for Margaret. Now, plunked down means put down, you know, casual way you can say put down, plunked down. I started right away at the Montessori nursery school. I stayed there until I was 6, at which time I started in the first form. Now, in the sixth form, my teacher was Mrs. Cupris, the headmistress. At the end of the year, we were both in tears as we said a heartbreaking farewell. Okay, it usually happens that you get attached with your teachers or your principal. So both of them were very close to each other, and they bid farewell to each other in a very heartbreaking way. In the summer of 1941, Grandma fell ill and had to have an operation, so my birthday passed with little celebration. Okay, in 1941, her grandmother fell ill and they couldn't celebrate her birthday in a grand way. Grandma died in January 1942. No one knows how often I think of her and still love her. Now, obviously, she was very close to her grandmother, and she still used to miss her and used to think of her all the time. This birthday celebration in 1942 was intended to make up for the other, and Grandma's candle was lit along with the rest. Now, it was like um, on her birthday, everybody was remembering her grandma and they lit candles for her in her remembrance. The four of us are still doing well, and that brings me to the present date of 20th June 1942 and the solemn dedication of my diary. Now, the four of us means her parents and her sister and herself, and they were doing just well. And now it's the present date, which is 20th June 1942. Okay, and now she has started writing diary, because now earlier she was giving her introduction, so that was in the past, and now it's the present date from where she'll start writing the diary, and whatever happenings she is experiencing every day, she'll jot it down in her diary from now on. So students will read the second half of this chapter in the next video. Okay, till then you can just go through this chapter, you can try and understand it on your own, just mark the difficult words and try finding the meaning in from the dictionary itself, and learn more about diary writing. Okay, and if you can do, you can just make a diary entry about your say about whatever happened yesterday. You can just jot down in a diary entry form, and you can you just write it in a rough notebook and submit in the homework group. Okay, by 3 p.m. tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video.